It's ready. It's March. It's Florida. It's hot. Let's make some ice cream. Oh, look what I found today. And not your regular ice cream. Carnivore ice cream, sugar-free, replacing the sugar by glycine, an amino acid. Lebowski loves eggs, and we're making ice cream with 2 eggs, 2 yolks actually, and he's gonna eat the leftover. I got my eggs from my chicken coops because if you know me now, you know that I homestead and I van life. So let's go in the chicken coop to get some eggs. No, not you, you're quails. You make tiny eggs. Sorry, girls. Can we just pause the video so I can even eat in peace? Unbelievable, no? Okay, enough about the ice cream. This is not a cooking channel. No. I wanted to show you how to make an ice cream in a van with no solar system. I only rely on my Bluetti. I love my Bluetti, and I decided not to put any solar panels on my van. First, because my son really thinks that the top of the van is a playground, and no, that's not the reason. But I don't want to have to, one, maintain the panels. Every time I am at a campground, I see someone who is like cleaning, washing their panels. And I don't want to do that. Also, I live in Florida, and when I boondock, I try to find a place with shade. So if you have solar system, how is it going to work? So no, it's not gonna be okay with me. And the other reason is that I'm never stationary for more than 3 days. So when my Bluetti gets close to 10-15%, I just take it with me. I carry it. It's very, I won't say it's light, but it's very compact and very easy to carry. And let's say I go to a diner to take a coffee, I just take it with me. And it's fully charged in 1 hour and 30 minutes. That's it. And I'm back for 3 days. I don't use much power in the back. That's a small IKEA garland, and it's on batteries. My lights on the ceilings are on batteries as well, and I have some solar lights. I do have some solar lights though. I guess I'm cheating. I have some solar lights here and there that I use sometimes, but I'm not using a lot of energy. I cook with my stove and I use butane or propane, so no power here. And when I make a coffee, I do use a kettle. Even my son now knows how to make coffee. I use the kettle. It draws a lot of power on the Bluetti, but because the water is boiling in, I don't know, 20-25 seconds, it's not that much. If it was on the Bluetti for hours and hours, yeah, no, I will be cooked. Because when I see how much it draws from the Bluetti, like it's crazy, it's very high. But the water is usually boiled within few seconds. So that's why I decided not to buy any solar system. I'm not trying to spend a lot of money on this van, and I'm trying to be as comfortable as I can, but with less. Less is better for me. It might not be your opinion. It might not be a popular opinion, because when I watch your video, guys, you all have like beautiful rigs, high roof. I have a low roof. Mine is 2008. You have like brand new ProMaster, sprinters, whatever. You have some fancy stuff. And my van, everything is coming from thrift store, curbs. You know, if you have watched my previous video, except for the Bluetti and my $36 toilet and my ice cream machine, like everything is secondhand. So yeah, I could not find any reason to have a solar panel. If I change my mind, I might go with a portable one, but again, it's super easy to recharge. Something else, let's say that I'm in the middle of nowhere, I'm stargazing, and there are no stores, no diners, and I can't go with my Bluetti to charge it. What am I gonna do? Well, Amazon. I bought a 12-volt cable where I can recharge my Bluetti when I drive. And if I don't drive, I can always turn on the engine and charge the Bluetti. But again, I'm never stationary for more than 3 days. And the cable can help too. Like when I drive, again, when I'm close to 10, 15%, I just charge it on the 12 volt. It doesn't go as fast. It's not going to charge in 1 hour and 30 minutes, but it does help. And the cable, I will post the link of the cable for the Bluetti, and I think it can go on any Bluetti, but I will be double checking this. But it does charge while driving. So why will I need any solar panels? Tell me. And sometimes I'm cheating too. Yes, I am. Well, sometimes I just go to a campground where I can power my whole van. Oh my gosh, you're gonna hate me for that because look who jumped. Because the thumbnail says off grid. Yes, my van is off grid, but last week I can't focus anymore. Like I have Apple talking to me. Last week I went to a campground in the Springs, so North Central Florida, where they had power, and the night was only $10. $10 for power, water, on the Suwannee River. I had a playground on my right and the spring walking distance. And this park, I know I should not share my secrets with you because all the locals over there, I'm not a local, but I'm trying to buy a property there. So that's why I know some secret spot, and all the locals beg me not to tell you. But I really love my community, and I really want to share it with you because I think you're respectful and you're not gonna trash this place. But it's Gorton Park. Again, this one. And it's only $10. They say online it's $10 if you live in Dixie County and $20 for the outsiders. But the lady over there who collects the money, she's charging like $10 for everybody. You give her $10 cash and you can park your rig and have the power. And they have 30 amp, 50 amp, and the regular power. So of course, when I can have powers like that, I just plug my cord into my my Bluetti, and it's always charged, and I'm just cheating. But so just so you know, there are some places where you can have the power for like almost nothing. Now I know your question. How do you store your food if you have no power? I don't have a fridge. It's that easy. I have a Coolatron, and it's kind of like, I mean, for me, it does work as a fridge, but it's more a cooler on 12 volt. And same thing, again, I'm very minimalist, so I shop fresh every day. I buy my meat, I buy my ham. My son is not carnivore, so he's still like eating some fruits, but I'm trying to buy fresh every day. When I drive, my fridge, I still call it a fridge because let me tell you about this fridge that I found for $10 in a thrift store. It was at Habitat for Humanity. It does work as a fridge, and I have a power cord that if you invert it, which I found out that making a mistake. I was vacuuming and I unplugged it and I plugged it back, not knowing that I plugged it back on the wrong side. There is an arrow and you have to put the arrow on the blue so it's cold, but if you go and do it on the opposite side, now your fridge is not a fridge anymore, but it's blowing hot air. And I can't figure out why they will do something like that. So maybe I'm brain dead, but I can't figure out why a cooler or a fridge, or call it whatever you want, will just blow hot air. So if you're smarter than me, just tell me at this point, because I almost like ruined like everything. Thanks God it was just my eggs, and eggs don't need to be stored in the fridge, but I was like, what the heck? So I have to power it the right way. So my Curatron, I'm plugging it when I drive. So most of the time I go to Aldi, Winn-Dixie. I'm a big fan of those two. I buy my meat, I drive back to the camp, and I'm gonna be cooking within an hour or two. And for the evening, if I'm parked and I don't want to draw all the battery from my Bluetti, I'm just gonna eat the leftover. And that's another trick that I want to share with you when you have leftover. My son doesn't eat anything cold except for fruits. He doesn't like cold meat, and it's disgusting to reheat the meat. I don't use a microwave. I don't even use a microwave at my place. So reheating a meat doesn't taste the same. So I found out the other day, trying some new stuff, something really cool. I was craving bone broth, and I use my kettle. I boil some water. I put some leftover meat that I had in a mug, and I pour the boiling water on top of the mug. I added some olive oil and Celtic salt. Within 2 minutes, it turned yellow, and I had my broth. And again, I really was craving a broth. And I took the meat out of the mug and I gave it to my son, who was very happy to have a warm meal. And I drank my broth. And it took me like 2 minutes, only 2 minutes to make. So that's another hack that you need to know. Keep your leftover. You don't really need a fridge for that because it's already cooked. And pour some boiling water. It's really, really, really great. But yeah, because I don't have a fridge again, and I'm just relying on my small cooler, I don't draw much power at all. So now you know all my secrets. Well, not exactly, but most of my secrets. Yeah, I'm trying to maintain an easy van life. So I'm staying on a budget. I'm still comfortable because, as you know, I'm traveling with my son. Many of you have met my son at Peace, Love and Vans. Yeah, he's a funny guy, I know, right? He's always telling me, Mom, you suck at making YouTube video. If I was making my own YouTubes, I would have like 100,000 subscribers by now. If you've met him, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Seriously. So maybe he's better than me, and maybe in few years I don't allow him to have his own channel, obviously. I don't even put him in my thumbnail. I put him in my videos, but you know, I'm exposing him, but not too much. But yeah, because I have my son, I can't go like completely without power and off grid. But again, I'm trying to be as simple as possible. And for now, it's been working like beautifully. We've had some very fun days. We're trying to be on the road every week. Again, you saw it at the beginning of the video, but I have a house, I have animals, I have another dog that you rarely see because Roxy is my big cattle dog and she's always staying home with my other son, Clarence, 23. He turned 23 yesterday. Happy birthday, Clarence. But I have cats, chickens, now you know Lebowski. And every week we are going on a trip with Dove, 7 years old. And I don't feel like I'm missing anything. And if I feel like I'm missing something, I'm just going to a thrift store and I'm buying it. And sometimes I just go to thrift stores because I love thrift stores and I find stuff that I don't really need. But look, last time I went, look what I found. I found some outlets. That was, yeah, 50 cents. 50 cents. Can you see it? Is that the, no, the other way. Sorry, guys. So yes, I'm trying not to spend a lot of money, and it's really, really working very, very well for us. As you can see behind, my bed is a twin, and yes, we do co-sleep in a twin. So even for the bed, I didn't spend a lot of money. Again, very, very happy with what I have. You don't have to follow any rules. I've divorced not only from my husband, but from society and everyone else's opinions. Yes, I did. Always barefoot.